Hey guys, this is Garies and welcome back to another episode in the Outer World. Sorry, I keep hearing things and then I just need to watch. So, this is another one of my game videos and welcome once again. So, in the previous episode, we diverted the power in the geothermal plant to the botanical lab. I still kind of feel bad for the town of Edgewater, even though there's a bunch of jokes over there, but I've been thinking between last episode and this one. This place actually came right without power. So was it really necessary to divert power away from Edgewater that actually depend on power? So I was thinking, let's go to Edgewater, see what the reaction is over there, and then save a game, and then we just quickly run over our decision again. I just saw that thing on that roof, looks interesting. And just go choose Edgewater and just come back and forth and see what the results is either way. So, let's go Edgewater. Let's see what they say. Well, they still have power.
Hello? Are you still there?
The power's out in the whole town. Pipe down.
Oh no. How's the power out if this power is right there?
Edgewater's experiencing what we in the profession like to call a quandary.
How am I supposed to file a report with the power dead?
Okay. Might be.
Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay.
What?
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
No, definitely not.
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals, even during times of unplanned crisis or unauthorized general chaos. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Oh yeah, we can go do that.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
It's not technically it's person, but
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. Apologies won't give us our lives back. Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
imprisoned. Gee whiz. Let's see what happens.
Get ready!
Why aren't you doing anything? Oh well. Well, here's thingamajigs. Okay, so before we continue, let's save here. Now we know how that turns out. Save game. Let's do a new game, yes. Okay, now let's load the other one. Let's see what happens. We never know. We'll quickly run through it since we already know. Redirect power, continue, redirect power to Edgewater. Okay, let's see. Can we not go? Can draw, okay. Okay, let's see what the result is of this. Okay, a map, fast travel, yes. Okay, quickly running through just to see.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. No kidding. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
This, what's going on?
That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you,
Okay, why can't we skip the
Ms.
dialogue?
Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little.
Okay. So, how's our journal going? Reputation friendly. Revering. Where's Adelaide? Ah, there she is.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same 4 walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Wow. She's evil and conniving as well. What a...
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Huh. Corpses. Let's see what I say.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. Adelaide hates Edgewater, hates everything Edgewater stands for. Hates what that town does to people. What it did to her. We're the nearest she's got to kin. We go back to Edgewater, we may as well have stuck a knife in her. You know where to find me.
Okay. Well, it kind of looks like that everything can work out this way.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again. Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Okay. Let's go see if we can talk Reed down. Just to see what the option is. I think we should stick to our original decision, helping the botanical lab, just because we shouldn't go back.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
See, there's a lot to do actually in town.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted.
Why should we go to there? Convince deserters to return. Optionally remove Reed from Edgewater. Let's go to...
Ran off in the thick of night.
Let's see what we can do. Maybe this can actually be the better option. I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to... I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Nope.
Processed, liquefied, retextured salt tuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly salt tuna. We've been experiencing a salt tuna shortage, you see. So we've had to improvise. We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor.
What?
It all tastes like salt tuna in the end. Health is a state of mind, friend.
No, dear,
Afflictions
wrong.
in one's body are reflections of afflictions in one's work ethic and attitude. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you. You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly?
I don't know if I want to tell him a secret.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. You're right, I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
We don't care. Dave, yeah, this can be easy for you. What's your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Oh well. Okay, so I'm kind of conflicted. I don't know which one to choose now. She can still grow a garden. I'm leaning toward this option. Initially, it feels better, or we think it's better to choose botanical gardens or labs. Let's go see.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Okay, and we have a regulator. Okay, so now we are in a dilemma, guys. Are we going... Which direction are we going? we can do anyone. But man, oh man, save game. Let's save game. Let's do the. Oh, I didn't upgrade my weapons or anything on this playthrough then. Give me a quick second, I just want to weigh the pros and cons. Okay, I think we should go with this playthrough. Rather than going with the botanical lab. In this way we help both. The other way we don't really help both of them. I wanted to say earlier I think we have to stick with the botanical labs because that's what we decided, so we should stick to our decision. But I think this part is better. It works out better for everybody, I think.
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
Let's see.
Food's bound to spoil.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all. Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater.
Okay, so it seems that is good.
Never liked Reed much. Can't say I'm sorry he's gone.
Okay, so let us quickly do the leveling. Let's go into range a few. Defense I think is more if we actually do more melee attacks. Tech we can go 1. Leadership, stealth and range. Okay, apply perks. Let's go with this one. Okay, I think this is going to be our safe. It's 4 minutes, 6 minutes apart, so let's make it a new save and then we can run from there. Okay. So let's go to Edgewater because there was a mission that we could accept for fingers. So let's do that one quickly. It's at least that's a few.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. If loving the place I work makes me crazy, then haul me off for mandatory re-education. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Yeah, I'm leaving. Okay, any case.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
I'm stuck, guys. I'm not sure. Is this correct, Stranger Mainland? Where is that god? I don't see that god.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here.
Oh, we can take this. Is this her place? So I'm guessing this is her place.
Hey,
Neat.
that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
Yep, this is her place and we're stealing from her.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
I'm sorry, I'm kinda going ahead and taking what I want.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Algae lager. Ooh. That
Oh,
can't
you
be
like
nice.
flowers? I can't find many kinds around here. I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Maintenance division. Okay.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
Nice. Literally outside. Okay. Okay, so we changed our minds in this episode, it seems.
Carry on.
Did we do the right thing, guys?
Wish we had some better rations.
Nothing I can do about that.
I've never actually been in here.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Should we give them medicine?
Anthracillin, huh? That's an anti-Cleo product. I appreciate your vigilance on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I'll make sure this medicine goes to where it's most needed. Sealed, packaged, and delivered to a Spacer's Choice storage facility. Standard procedure for contraband, you see. Medical treatment by anti-Cleo's products is strictly prohibited under Spacer's Choice company policy. I distribute this medicine to our workers, and we're all complicit in a crime. You are, of course, entitled to a reward for assisting in the apprehension of any contraband. Your compensation and your receipt. Spacer's Choice wishes you a productive shift. Something to report? As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per...
Okay, so let's do that one quickly. Let's see, side quest fistful of set active, please, and let's see, where are we going? But we've been here. Okay, guessing we're clearing them all again. This kinda sucks. Especially that we need to clear them again. Yep, they're the guys. Okay, let's just save.
Okay, going quiet. You got it.
Well, at least we're getting loot again, so that's good. This time we have better weapons for the...
Here we go. Down they go. Nice hit. That's the last of them.
Okay. Nothing there. Ooh, that's a different weapon. Okay, collect. Where's the collect? Probably won't get another item or something else in this one, huh? Nope. Okay, but did we get it now? Collect dog. Okay, we've got a one finger. Okay. And let's go. Just trying to buy as much time as possible. Oh, there's Kenneth. Offers. Kenneth, Aurora. I'm not gonna struggle with things that's not necessarily needed to struggle with. Okay, so Q.
Where'd we go?
This is interesting. Huh. I don't know how they didn't hear us coming. Or shooting, for that matter. But at least we're getting some ammo and stuff back. Okay, now I'm lost. Okay, we're not going that way. I don't want to kill that thing. I don't think I have a nerve to try it. Let's just run on the path. There's another one. Okay, so that's not the path. Yeah, here's a cemetery. All the fertilizer for everybody's needs.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Okay, so at least it's not too far. Maybe when we go back we should not record it, because that's some wasting. So we're going to bit longer on this episode, but I just quickly want to get the fingers so that we can escape in the next episode. I think this was this way. Yeah, I think we came this way. Oh, here's a primal dude. Okay, let's see if we can maybe take them out as well.
Here we go! Don't mess with us.
Where's the other one?
Here we go! You got him! We did it!
We. I like your definition of we. I think you need to get a new understanding of that definition though. Okay, everything is still empty. Good to know. Hunting rifle, but and a finger. Okay, so let's see. All the way over there. Okay, so maybe going this way. Okay, I'm going to run and I'm going to bring it back once we're closer. Okay, we are close by, but there is people everywhere. Also, there was people over there as well. And it seemed like this one is just useless. So I put her back on aggressive. So hopefully that will help out a bit more. I just want to see if I can't see one of the explodey things.
Okay, here we go! Down they go!
Oh, they're not taking this one. Okay, we survived. For some reason we did. Oh wow. That was hectic. Wonder where Jeremy is. Jeremy could have assisted us. Okay, did we get everything? Nope, still there. Let's see if we lost any bodies. There's a leg. We almost lost the leg. Wow, that guy is in pieces. We didn't explore this place, right? Yep, we did. Don't walk in front of me, you idiot.
You're past that armor! You got him!
I could have just...
We made it!
No thanks to you. Okay, so... Pick up this, there's a finger, thank you, and... Okay, let's go back to here. And then we can call it an episode. A little bit of a long one, sorry for that guys, but... After this, in the next episode, we can finally get off of this planet. Where is she again? Go, let's hope we can get a few bits.
Something to report? We pay by the finger. Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. I was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 here. Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus. You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't really care about Spacer's Choice reputation.
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Okay. And doesn't like Marauders have been a problem for a while.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn Marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
I'm over it. Oh, wow.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Oh, that's wanted posters we saw in the beginning. Ah, okay, cool. Let's quickly level up while we're at it. Skills. Okay, so we're definitely going to go about 5 points into ranged. Oh, so close. And some into dialogue, stealth, tech, leadership. Tech. Each point in tech significantly increases medical engineering and science skills up to 50 points each. After 50 you can, yeah, okay, know this. Truck mixer, tinkering cost, breakdown weapons, transfer extractor, basic mod. Oh, nice. Persuade. Let's. I don't really care about lying, but persuade is definitely something. Oh, let's go into another one of that. Yes, please. Okay, why didn't we get a perk point? Okay, maybe only one each second level, I think. But in any case, guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of action in this episode. We had our minds changed as well. I am still pondering about that. I'm conflicted. Real confliction in my mind. But I think this turns out better because there's more people in this town than there is out there. For 1, 2, she can still do her garden here, and this idiot is stepped down. Just was my plan of that idiot, but we'll maybe in any case come back at some stage.
I hear Reed's leaving town.
Thank you.
Wonder if corporate gave him the boot.
Yeah, well, in any case, so Reed is out of here, and so are we for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like, guys, and if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe to my channel. That helps me out tremendously. And also hit that bell icon, and YouTube will let you know when I have uploaded the next episode. So, but for now, guys, this is it, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers!